What up YouTube, back to you guys again. This is another sneaker video. It's actually a response video to DJ Hess, his recent video on the ABC Nightline news report on what is a sneakerhead. I didn't get to see the video or the segment live, or on TV, but I did catch it on the YouTube. And I'd advise you to pause this video and go check out that one. The link will be in the description below. Besides that, check out DJ Hess Kicks. His video will be in the description below. I'm going to have both of the links in there. But nonetheless, as you can see, I got a few topics I want to get over. But let's go ahead and start it out. Oh, this is going to be a long video, by the way, so just stay strong and go all the way through it with me, please. I'd appreciate that. I would appreciate if you shared it too. You know, Twitter, Facebook, MySpace. You still got one of those. But nonetheless, go ahead and jump into it. Don't want to waste any time. ABC said the definition of a sneakerhead, I guess the definition of a sneakerhead is a teenager who has an addiction to sneakers in the aftermarket, which is basically a reseller. Don't get me wrong, I'm a teenager, I'm 17. I love shoes, but I'm not a reseller. I mean, I have sold some shoes, but I don't sell them for outrageous prices. I try to keep it within retail, you know, 5, 10, 15 bucks in retail, depending on the rarity of the shoe. But I think the most I've ever sold a shoe over retail is probably maybe like $15 over retail, and I honestly can't even remember what shoe it is. But if that's the definition of a sneakerhead, then I guess you wouldn't consider me one, because 90% of my shoes I still own. It doesn't matter whether they're one of my nice pairs that that I still keep the box for, if they're just beaters I throw around my room, just to keep, whenever I go to, Walmart or, down to the store, some, the next topic I wanted to go over was Brandon, the little 12-year-old who was at the sneaker show. He made about $100 that day, and he said he has a love for the game because he buys, sells, and trades sneakers, which, don't get me wrong, it's a love for the game, but I feel like he was more in it for the money than anything else. I mean, I know he's only 12, he can't really get a job somewhere, but I mean, to me, he seemed like he was more in it for the money, and that's just my opinion. You go ahead and check out the video if you haven't. Like I said, tell me what you think, give me a response video, and go ahead and give DJ Hess a response video as well. The next topic was that every kick's a profit. In my opinion, it's not. Every shoes will sit on the shelves. I mean, if you were to go buy for the fact the Sunset 95s, I don't know if you've seen them, but I really like them. I wanted to buy them today. They were at my local Finish Line, but I didn't grab them. It's still, the whole pack's still on the shelves. If you were to go buy all the 95s and resell them, you can't really get a profit. I mean, because here they're still on the shelves in my stores. Not every shoe's a profit. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Yeezys are going for outrageous prices. Galaxy foams, what the Dunks, what the Kobe's, with the LeBrons, all that's going for outrageous prices. But I'm not going to be the one to pay it. And not every shoe's a profit. Like DJ Hess said, it's a high risk, low reward. It's not worth the chance. Another thing they said in the segment was that they bought all the shoes with their own money. To me, I don't believe. I mean, yes, I guess you can kind of say it's their own money, but when it trickles down to it, when you get to the rock bottom of it, their parents basically started off, because their parents bought them those 4 kicks, and from there they sold those 4 kicks for X, Y, Z amount of money, and they got these 4 kicks, and they sold those and got these, and they just slowly built it up. But it basically all came down to what their parents started and what their parents bought them, But that's just my input on those couple of topics. Another thing they talked about was the risks, how all the campouts, there's fights, there's stabbings, guns, theft, you know, people are getting held up at gunpoint, the Sports Illustrated cover. That makes us as sneakerheads look bad. When they put that out there, don't get me wrong, it's the truth, but it makes us, not everybody's like that. Some people are, but you know, some people like me, I'm not gonna go out there if I'm in line and the guy in front of me gets the last size, you know, if they have the shoe I want, I'll probably try and buy it off of him right there, you know, for retail. And if he's asking for a lot more than that, I'm not gonna give it to him. And I'm not going to go wait by his car, you know, and hold him up for a pair of shoes that I can find later down the road, if not for a cheaper price than what he wants, or than retail price. And that's one thing people just have to understand, that at the end of the day, all it is rubber and leather and suede. It's not worth the prison time, the jail time, all the hours in court. It's not worth it. It's really not. And I wish a lot of people would understand that. And maybe people would look at us differently rather than just, oh, some hoodlums trying to go get some shoes. And, you know, I don't know. I just really wish people would understand that at the end of the day, it's just rubber and cloth. It's just rubber and leather. Clark Kent had a few good points in there. One of the points he had was that kids today are in it for the money. They're not so much in it for the genuine love of the sneaker game, the sneaker community. Me, I have a genuine love for it. I'm gonna be the guy that goes to the mall. Like today, I went to the mall and just hung out with some people, hung out with some of my friends. We talked sneakers. We went to sneaker stores. I went into sneaker stores. I talked to the manager. I talked to the employees. I know some of the employees. They're my best friends. The employees are I know their families. You know, I hang out with their families. It's just, you know, I know the employees beyond than just know them for working at the sneaker store. I went to school with them. I go to school with them. We hung out on the weekends. We're more of a family rather than just, oh, he's a sneaker collector, you know. And I have a genuine love for the game. You know, I'm the type to help somebody out. I believe in karma, and I believe if you help someone out, someone's going to help you out later on. I've seen that personally. With Lakes is Out 2013, I believe I told y'all that I won a raffle. I paid $5 in raffle. I bought $5 in raffle tickets. I ended up winning Barkley Posits I ended up winning Barkley Posit Area 72s, and I sold them to my friend for $240. I would have just given them to him because they were a size 11 and a half, and I'm a size 9 through 10, so they wouldn't have fit me. So there was no point in me having them. So I sold them for $240. I know I could have just given them to him. I wanted to, but I kind of needed the money at the time. I was short on cash. I needed to take care of some stuff, but I'm glad he didn't have a problem with it. He paid under retail for him, so he was happy. And you know, I helped him. I looked out for him on that one. You know, hopefully karma will help me up in the future. Another topic was the online sneaker selling. When he was trying to get the low top 11s, and they sold out within seconds. To me, that's crazy. It's unfair now with all the bots and the special programs to just instantly select hundreds of quantities of sneakers. It's really not worth it. But I believe Nike should do a different type of RSVP. I believe that they should do more of a raffle. You know, they tweet something out like, if you want the so and so favorite this tweet, and you'll be entered in the a drawing. And say there's 1,000 sneakers, right? Say the Yeezys come out, the Yeezy 6 or the Yeezy 2s, all red ones. That's a great example. Say there's 1,000 sneakers coming out. Nike has all 1,000 of them. No stores or other stores are getting them. It's strictly Nike RSVP. if they tweeted something out and had everyone favorite it, if y'all are on Twitter, y'all know that y'all can only favorite something one time, and everyone who favored it went into the drawing. So there's 15 million people who favored it, right? And only 1,000 of them are picked in like a drawing. Just a random simulator or random thing, and they randomly picked them, and whoever got picked got DM'd by Nike, strictly to the link, and you click the link, and you could only buy one sneaker. You can't open the link. It's just one sneaker, one window, anything. Pick the size you want, and at the end of the day, whatever sneakers are left, whatever shoes are left, size, the size 6 available, the size 15 available. At the end of the day, whatever is left, they then just release it to the public, and then it's there for all grabs. I'd rather have that than someone, I'm trying to get some shoes, but the guy next to me has a bot that when he clicks the link, he automatically gets 15 pairs within 3 seconds. And if y'all haven't heard about that bot, go ahead and peep Zaya X's video. It will be in the link below. I'm gonna have to find that one. But that's one thing that I don't like, is the online selling. School and priorities, like his dad said, he needs to focus more on school. That is true. I mean, I go to school right now. I'm actually about to be a senior at my high school. Graduate 2014. To me, school is the most important thing, along with my priorities. I'll make sure my car is washed, my car is has gas in it, my car is paid for the month, insurance is all of that. And before I go out and buy some sneakers, because priorities is what's most important before shoes. And I work full time. Right now I'm working full time, but I'm making minimum wage at a friggin' fast food restaurant. Fast food restaurant. It kind of sucks too, because being in high school, you can't really do much with job wise. I'm trying to get a job at a sneaker store, help me out there. But nonetheless, I'm working right now, and it's just kind of hard to priorities. I'm just babbling on right now. Oh my god. Priorities come first, and that's the most important thing, because you could have 1,000 shoes, and what's that going to get you? An education is going to get you somewhere rather than 1,000 shoes, And to me, priorities come first before I go buy some shoes. Don't get me wrong, I wanted the camo foam posits, the pros. Those are so sick. But some priorities came first, and I had to take care of those before I didn't have enough money to go grab the pros. But it's all good. I'll eventually catch them later down on the line. But the next one is fakes, theft, and it's part of the hustle, what they said. I don't condone fakes. I genuinely dislike fakes. If I want the authentic thing, If you buy fakes, that's you. But to me, I want nothing but authentic sneakers in my collection. And I've been fooled a couple times with fakes, and it sucks, because you spend your hard-earned money on it, and you don't get what you expected. A theft, I would never steal from someone, because karma, like I said. If I go steal a pair of foam posits, from some kid at school, who knows, a couple weeks later, a month later, a year later, when I finally get something that I'm really glad I got, something I really wanted, I'd go out one night, got to eat with my family, and I come home, and the door's busted open, I come to my room, all my shoes are gone, the pair I worked my ass off for is gone, just because, I stole that pair of foam posits. It's not worth it. I believe karma comes back and gets everybody, and that's just one thing. Like Clark Kent said, with the charging too much, you can't let someone, like you said, what has to happen is kids have to say, I'm not going to let you overcharge me for this sneaker. And a prime example was that the Nike SB Dr. Feelgoods right here. I paid, I've seen these I saw these going on at Flight Club 2 days ago for $250. It's a little bit pricey. That's actually very pricey. I've seen them going for $300 on eBay. I've seen them going for $350 sometimes. It's just crazy the prices they want from. Luckily, I waited out. I was gonna pull the trigger on. I think it was $150. I think I was gonna pull the trigger on that, but I was like, no, I'm gonna get them cheaper. I know I'm gonna cheaper. And I believe like 4 days later, I found these for $75 online. You know, authentic. Came with everything. Box. It's over there. Laces. The only thing it didn't come with was white laces. They only came with the red ones, but I mean, I wasn't really tripping. I went ahead and grabbed some at fullylaced.com. But nonetheless, I'm glad I got them. And there's a big sneaker of mine. One that I did jump the gun too early on would have to be my KD4s. I really wanted a sneaker, and I saw it for $235, and I thought that was a good price. $235 shipped. It wasn't. I mean, I've seen them going for $200 now, $185, and it's not worth it. I mean, just wait till you see the right price. I mean, if you think $235 is good to you, good. But I mean, I wish I would have waited and grabbed them recently for what I've seen them going for. And I got these dead stock, by the way. The Dr. Feelgood I got used, but and I actually got these off of Riff LA. If you haven't checked them out, go check them out. They have good shoes there. Everything's authentic. Another thing he said was there's always next Saturday. Like last Saturday, I believe the low top 11s came out, and you know, everyone was all on those, and the camo foams. And today I haven't heard nothing about those. I literally only seen black grapes going down my newsfeed on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook, and it's always about what's coming out next and what's coming out next. So if you don't catch the release on that day, don't go spending money. Just wait. I'm guarantee you'll find it for the price you want to pay. You know, sometimes you're not going to find it depending on the rarity of the sneaker. I mean, you're not going to find Yeezys for $250 dead stock now. I mean, I'm sure you can, but 95% of the time you're not going to find them for that price. But I mean, you just gotta go what's good to you. I mean, don't fall to the hype. Don't fall into the reselling price. Just wait it out. If we all just wait out the sneaker, I'm sure the price will go down because the resellers will just be sitting on pairs. To me, the whole thing was just bad publicity. It made us all look bad. It made us all look money hungry, in my opinion. It made us all look like we were all after one thing. You know, it didn't show no love of a genuine sneakerhead. You know, if they would have done a separate one, I wish they would have said, you know, the bad parts of being a sneakerhead. You know, resellers. That's one segment, and then a whole other segment of actual collector, like showing Clark Kent's collection, showing what he took to, you know, how long it's taken him. You know, have him tell his favorite sneakers and his favorite stuff. You know, Hess, if they would have grabbed you and, you know, asked you to do, you know, what's your favorite sneaker? What did you do to go get this sneaker? And, you know, other sneaker collectors like Zaya X, you know, Fulmer Simpson, Crispy Coyle, you know, just other sneakerheads. If they would have done a collection, that would have been dope. But they went more towards the bad area of it. You know, the resellers, the thefts, the killings, the murders, the, you know, just the bad parts of it. Made us really look bad, in my opinion. As y'all know, I'm gonna be a senior next year, so, you know, I plan on going to college and getting a business degree, and plan on opening my own sneaker store somewhere here in Texas. And I promised myself a thing that you know, I would never fall into the hype. I would never sell a sneaker more than what it should be sold for. Like, let's take these for example. On release day, I saw these going for $120, $150, almost about $200 in some stores. You know, skate shops, which they can do because it's their suggested retail. But if I was, you know, if I had my own sneaker store, I would sell these for $85, but I paid for them. I paid $85, $95 shipped. Shout out to Milo Sports up there in Utah for these. You know, I paid retail. If I had my own store, I would probably charge $70 bucks, you know. I know this sneaker costs somewhat amount of money to buy, but you know, if you keep the cost low, to me, I would go to a store, you know, if they, so, you know, they're going to sell it $10 from the retail, I'm going to go to their store. But one thing I always promise myself is that I will never sell a shoe more than what it's worth. If I get a pair of Yeezys, I'm not going to sell them for outrageous prices. I'm going to sell them a good price, you know, make someone happy. Because again, karma will always come back and help you or hurt you. And I guess that's my response video to you, Hess. One of my subscribers, share, comment, rate, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at Mike_Gonzalez, and follow me on Twitter at _MikeEasy. Follow my crew, Sneaker Society crew. We just started Instagram. Check out the page. We're somewhere around like 100 followers. You know, we're just kind of trying to make the sneaker community a better place. But yeah, definitely check out the Instagram and peep the videos in the description below. Alright, peace.